What's good, my friends and family? You know what it is. It's your favorite fat boy on the check-in. And it's been a while since I've posted a video like this. And the client requested for a number one all the way around with a skin tape up. So basically what I'm doing with my black label master is I got that magnetic guard on there and I'm making sure that everything is even. That's the most important part of these cuts, man, is making sure that everything is even all around. Now that I got the hair all even, Steven, now I'm coming in with my trimmers and put it in the first guideline. At this point, I'm running the shaver on the sides and the back to make sure it's nice and bald. And as you see, I'm jumping right into the fade. When I'm using my Andis masters, I usually don't set in other type of guidelines, especially when I'm using the number one. Because as most of you know, or if you don't know, the Andis pretty much opens up all the way to a number one, or at least a half. So when you blending, you're gonna see it's real nice and crisp and easy to get those lines out. And then you can either come in with a zero guard, or if it's blended out, you're good to go. Now on this side, I chose to use my Old Faithful, which has the taper blade on it, and it just cuts so crisp and smooth right into that number one. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to come behind it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on my mood and how the fade looks. But man, these masters ain't no joke when you know how to use them. Now, as you see, I'm coming back in with the black label because of that phase blade, and I just put the zero guard on it just to make it a little tighter. I'm coming in with my M-Force trimmers, about to set up that lineup real nice and crispy over the ear. And let me tell you something, yo. These trimmers are hit straight out the box. Like, you don't need to do nothing with these things. And nice and quiet too. You feel me? This is definitely something you need in your arsenal. I'ma lightly set in a C cut with no pushback, making it real nice and crisp. And of course, here comes Silver Bullet back out to kill these lines, man. Like I said, man, that taper blade is just it if you know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? You see, I'm flicking, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? Moving the lever at the same time. I know my big ass turkey arm is in the way, but you'll see the final results. And again, on this side, just gonna lace that tape, make it real nice and clean, so both sides look crisp. changing the angle holding the phone so I can set in this C cup real nice and lightly. See that thing? Just crisp. Now I gotta keep it a buck with y'all. Doing the front tape with the Andis M4s is a bit different as opposed to when you're doing it with a babyless or a trimmer that's a little bit longer. For example, the Andis is, pretty small in my hand as opposed to a babyless trimmer. But when you're trying to get this front angle, man, it's a summer mode. But you see that thing crispy coming from this side, working it to the right angle. You know what I'm saying? Gotta match it. But just giving y'all different angles and different point of views. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with the final cut. Crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery. And we gone.